Numbers 17 to 19, God established Aaron's priesthood by resurrection. The prince of each tribe brought a rod with his name on it, and Moses put them all in the tent of meeting in front of the testimony. The next day, Aaron's rod alone had budded, blossomed, and yielded fruit. This was life from death. Jesus in his resurrection is life from death, and is our great perpetual high priest who is at the right hand of the Father right now, making intercession for us. Do you need mercy? Is life monotonous, stale, and flat? Are you lonely? Is life a battle you are losing? Are you being overcome by temptation? Do you need wisdom to make decisions? Do you need joy? Come to him. He is alive and he is ready and waiting for each one of us today. The rebellion of Korah back in chapter 16 directly involved the Levites. Aaron and the Levites were to admit that, walk in humility, and bear responsibility within their camp. We are to do the same and call sin what it is in our own lives, our own families, and in our own church. The Levites were supported by the Israelites, just as a pastor in our day and age is supported by the church and is freed up to do the work he is called to. God called the Levites to tithe also, and this is a wonderful principle for pastors as well, participating in God's economy and his way of doing things along with everyone else. The Israelites were on a march in the wilderness. If someone sinned, they couldn't very well stop right there and set up the tabernacle. The pre-prepared ashes of the red heifer with water and hyssop served to sprinkle the sinner. Likewise, we can be restored to sweet fellowship with Christ throughout our day as we stop and confess our sin and ask the Lord to forgive us and cleanse us. Mark 6:30 through 56, Jesus encouraged his disciples to rest. That was important. But Jesus also in his own humanity was completely selfless, ministering in compassion to the people, even though he had to be exhausted. Jesus challenged the disciples to feed the 5,000. He told them to go look how many loaves they had. They discovered they had 5 loaves and 2 fish. Jesus multiplied it and fed the multitude, and all ate and were satisfied. Lesson: bring what you have to Jesus. He's responsible for it from there. It's not about what we it's about, have we brought what we have to Jesus? 12 full baskets were left over, one for each disciple. Jesus is the God of more than enough, and as we give what we have to him, as we serve others in his name, he takes care of us. Jesus sent them away in a boat. They struggled in a big storm. Jesus came walking on the water, and they were terrified. Jesus got in their boat and calmed the storm. We all need Jesus in our boat to calm our storms. And we need to get it that if we belong to him, he, the one who has all authority in heaven and on earth, has got us covered.